Hello, my name is Paul Cefalù, and I am the author of AppCreator Pro. AppCreator Pro is an iPhone app that allows anyone who is not a programmer to build iPhone applications right on the phone without the use of any PC or Mac. So, the AppCreator Pro will make your iPhone app an extension of your imagination. So, this is another series of tutorials. And what we're going to be doing in this tutorial is we're going to password protect a form so that only certain individuals who know the password can access the form. Now, this is a feature that's built into every form, and it's one of the attributes, which is the password attribute. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to take the utility app that we made for the views, so it'll be home world views, and we're going to start the program we're going to start from there and then add the password and stuff. So let's load AppCreator Pro. Let's go to Create Edit Project, and we'll go to Projects. So now what we're doing is we're taking the Hello World Views project that we've saved, and we're going to add to that, but it's going to be a whole new project so that we don't affect this project. So we'll do a create as new. Okay, so now we have it here as new project 10. So before we get started, let's change the name. And we'll erase it, and we'll call it Hello World. It'd be nice if I could spell. I'll get this right eventually. Hello World password. All right, we'll say done. And the name of our project is Hello World Password. Let's get an icon that's appropriate for this. And we should have something in here that has to do with security. Here we go. All right, we'll use that as the application icon. We'll say done. All right, so now we've at least identified the project. And what we should do is put some description. So here we already have a description from before because this is from the previous project. So let's add to this description. This is a utility application with setup views. All right, and now what we'll say is, one moment, here we go. Oh, what are you going to do? Here we go. All right. So what you've just seen is this is the simulator. So this is a feature that they have that allows you to use the keyboard or the key here. Now, they used to have it so you could do both, but apparently right now you can only have one or the other. So let's add to here 2 spaces, and we'll say this form is password protected. This form is password protected. All right, and we'll put a period. Okay, and we'll say we're done. So now we've given a description, we've given it a name, and now let's run it so we can see what the project looks like before we start doing modifications. Okay, as you can see, this was the Hello World. If I click it, you'll see Hello World. If I double click it, Hello World goes away. We'll go to the setup screen. As you can see, this is the setup screen with 3 views. Okay, so now we're going to put a password on the setup screen so that you cannot access the setup screen unless you answer the password. So let's leave the application. Let's go to Displays. Let's go to Setup Form. We'll go to Form Attributes. And now we'll look for the view with passwords. So now you notice it says it has no passwords. If we set the password, you'll see the icon changes to the set of keys, which means that this form now has a password. So you can make it so that the password is only needed first time only by selecting that, or that the password is required every time you access the screen. Now, you need to enter a password. So we'll enter a password. We'll keep it simple for the example. Okay, password, and we'll say done. So now you'll see the password is there. The password is required every time you go to the form. Right now, the way it's set up. Okay, so we'll go back to the beginning so we can play it. And we say play. And now you'll see the Hello World. Of course, this is still working the way it's supposed to. All right, let's go to the setup screen. But now you can't access anything because there's a password required. If you do not know the password and can't enter it, then you can just say cancel, and it'll return you back to the regular form before you went to it. We'll take you to the previous form. So let's say setup. All right, and let's put in a password. Let's just say we put in the wrong password. Okay, and we say done. Well, it tells you that it's invalid and it won't let you get in. So let's clear it. And let's enter the correct password. All right, we say done. And now we have access to the 3 views on the setup screen. All right, we can go back here. We'll come back into setup. And you'll see we need the password again because we have it selected as password required every time you go try to access the form. So let's exit the app. Let's go to Displays. Let's go to Setup. Let's go to Form Attributes. Let's get to the password screen. And then let's enter first time only switch. Okay, so we'll need to go back. We'll say play. And as you can see, click once, double click, it goes away. We'll go to setup. Now we have the password again. So we'll enter in the password so we can get access to the screen. All right, we say done. Now we have access to the screen, as you can see. All right, and now we'll say done. That'll bring us back to this screen just to show you that we're here. Now I'll go and do setup, and now it lets me in because the password was only required for the very first time using it. All right, so that's the password protection feature that's in AppCreator Pro, and hope to see you next time on some more tutorial videos. Have a nice time. Remember, AppCreator Pro, it makes your iPhone an extension of your imagination.